is, ooh, let me try and grab the actual. This is a Scooby log. So this is basically what my inventory was before I added a bunch of Scooby stuff that I haven't added to the inventory. So don't worry about that. Happy anniversary, Scooby-Doo, and hi, hello there. Um, this is all of them. This is all of the do. And I kind of went extra with it. I kind of went a little bit extra because it includes like categories and conditions and year and stuff like that. But it means it's like a really easy reference. But you can see that's how thick it is. Like that's how much it took to go through all the items. And this was at the time, like the record itself was 1,805, and that's that's how many pages it took. Now I have to redo it. Now I have to recount and remake this because this is also based on location. It's kind of hard to see, but you'll see like, let's see if I can put that a little closer. It says like shelf number there. And it was so that when you like looked at the collection, you'd grab the shelf and then you'd work through it. And so it's now all inaccurate too. So that's like a bit of a thing. But it was fun to find. Also, look at this. I like the collage. I made this years and years ago. So, hello everybody over there. Is things working better? That was awesome. What are my thoughts on Scrappy? I love Scrappy. He is a misunderstood being. He's just a little guy, and he's trying his best, you know? Hi, JP. Thank you. Hello, everybody. We might have something going on over here. Happy for you. Welcome. Welcome to the Scoob House for Scooby-Doo's 56th birthday. Oh, good. Yay. I don't know what I did differently, so we'll just pretend. We got Side-Eye Scooby over here. I have not had time to appreciate Scooby-Doo recently for like almost a year now because I started a business. And it took my attention or whatever. But we need some Scoob appreciation right now. Yeah, I know. I'm so sorry. I have so many things planned, so many ideas. I want to finally show you all the new Scoob House properly. That's going to be like huge. I'm so excited to do that. I'm just waiting for one thing to come in the mail that keeps not coming in the mail. I think you'll love it. I'm making one video just on that alone, and I'm hoping it's really fun for you guys. So 56 years, Scooby's been around for a while. I'm a mega fan. Hell yeah, welcome, mega fan. Oh, happy to have another Scooby fan in there. I don't often hear you talk about Mystery Incorporated, but despite it being a fan favorite, is it not your preferred form of Scoobert? Yeah, I'm not a really big fan of it, but I know a lot of people like are. It's just like very different from every other Scooby, which is probably why a lot of people like it, but there's things about it that I just don't. So I'll include it when it makes sense, but a lot of times it's like the opposite of every other series. So I'm like, okay, then I have to. So yeah, that one's not my favorite. But luckily, Mystery Incorporated fans are really good at telling everybody else about it. So like, y'all have that handled. You can bring that up every time. Thank you for that question. My favorite is older Scooby-Doo, like Scooby-Doo, Where Are You? Yeah, those are great choices. Yes, Scrappy is a lovable baby who hypes Scooby up. Yeah, he thinks Scooby or Shaggy and Scooby are fun heroes, and so he wants to be like them, you know? That's kind of how that one works. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you get to meet them. Yeah, Matthew is really really cool, really fun. I'm I'm old, so I was a kid when Scooby-Doo Where Are You first came out. Saturday morning cartoons are the best. Yes. I have so many people when they find out I like Scooby-Doo, they're like, "Oh, have you ever seen Scooby-Doo Where Are You?" And I'm like, "Isn't that the one we should all start with? Like, isn't that where we all like got drawn in?" I would love to know where you came in if that wasn't where you got drawn in, or what you saw first. I feel like we'll have like what's new, maybe a lot of people into what's new, I guess. Um, I have seen the lo-fi Scooby-Doo lo-fi, loving that. Especially like the song choices, like it kind of was very interesting. Got a song from Music of the Vampire in there, which I thought was really interesting. I hope they make more of that lo-fi. I really do. Like longer, if we can make it longer, or long versions or whatever, so you like study to it. Like I think that would be so fun. Um, yeah, fave Scoob voice actor. Ooh, um, yeah, Frank Welker is like an icon and an icon in voiceover. That other business that I read, it's like, why him? I get some people were like, oh, it's because they changed the format when they introduced him. So people didn't like the format that they used when Scrappy was introduced. And so they kind of blamed that on Scrappy, if that makes sense. Uh, yeah. About that at all. Mm. I think yes. Okay, we'll move these. I think I do gotta go with the toddler Daphne then, because like I don't know, like the OG one is definitely like the adult one is really really cute, but there's something just extra cute about so it's kind of it's kind of it's kind of like probably much the same situation. But I also check garage sales, local selling sites, like that's like Facebook Marketplace, and I think like the states you have Poshmark and Macari. I think Macari might be states only, but yeah, it's not always easy to find the items for sure. So I totally understand. Oh yeah, a lot of people like raise the prices now. It's pretty crazy. Um, yeah, 56 years of Scooby Doo. I'm a mega fan. I love that. I love that it's like all the Scooby fans like kind of end up here. Am I going to the Edmonton Expo this year? Oh, gee, I don't even remember when it is. I don't know. Originally, I went because I wanted to meet Frank Welker, which was amazing. um, but I haven't taken a look at it because I've been traveling a lot. September 19th to 21st. Okay, well then definitely no. Sorry, are you in Edmonton? Oh, I really want to see if I can go to Fan Expo Canada, like Toronto's Fan Expo. And Calgary Expo is one of my favorites because I used to live around there. So, oh, my favorite Scooby show. I normally say Where Are You, but that's like kind of a cheap out, so I'm gonna say Be Cool. I absolutely love Be Cool Scooby Doo. I think it was so good, like so classically fun cartoon kind of situation. So yeah, it was really really funny. I thought it was like so wholesome. Um, do so good. First appearance was in a comic book ad, then Friday night before the preview show, then the first episode, and was hooked. Oh, I am so happy like you had that experience. That's amazing. Like that's so cool. But I also don't think you're old. I don't think that's how that works, you know? My least favorite Scooby-Doo, it's either Mystery Incorporated or Get a Clue. Which I know will probably upset some people, but that's okay. More and more Mystery Incorporated for you. Most of the time, people don't like Get a Clue, so I probably don't have to defend that one as much. It's see, the thing about Get a Clue is that they just strayed too far from what Scooby tends to be about, and so I think it's kind of just like, oh, that's a totally different show. So it's kind of like unfair to like apply it the same way, if that makes sense. Yeah. Fear of width. Yes. The quote that always gets me from Be Cool Scooby-Doo is, I cannot help myself but go like, do you? That one is never leaving my brain. It's never leaving my brain. I must say that your collection is impressive. You're living the version of Gotta Catch 'Em All. Thank you. Yeah, it's kind of fun. I always like to say to everybody though, like I've been collecting for like my entire life, so it's not totally comparable to anybody who's starting a little bit later or anything like that. Oh, things have also gotten way more expensive, so that's crazy. Like the average I've spent on an item is like $4.50. So that's not totally doable now. So all Scooby collections are very valid. Just gonna say. What's New Scooby-Doo is my favorite, and the theme song is a banger. Absolutely. We love Simple Plan. We love Simple Plan. I'm so glad they were in an episode, too. So good. Hello! Hello, hello. I've seen familiar faces now. That's awesome. From Teen Titans. That's not my normal Shaggy Rogers. It was like, I think they were, people have said Scooby is like really repetitive and the same and all that all the time. I feel like they were like, oh, okay, we'll give you a totally different thing. And it was just too different with Get a Clue. So it didn't totally work, Do you have all the versions of Bedlam Under the Big Top? Apparently, the comic version scenes differently and use different hypnotic suggestions. The comic versions. I don't. TikTok can't see my comics. YouTube can. So here you go, YouTube. All my comics are here. Oops. Trip and fall. Both sides. I see both sides. Though I think people get angrier than they need to be because we are talking about a cartoon. Like, we're all okay. It's going to be okay. I love this cartoon. I love this cartoon a lot. I don't think we have to be that serious all the time. Yes, I've seen Muppet Named Scooby-Doo. I have seen every Scooby series in entirety at least once, most likely a billion times more than once. I love Puppet Named Scooby-Doo. That's another time where like it's very like low stakes, very fun. The songs are so fun. They should lo-fi Cheese Monster is what they should do. Warner Brothers, if you need ideas on more lo-fi songs, let me know, Hope you're doing well, Danny. It's been far too long. Yes! It's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're getting in here, even though my YouTube live is being a jerk. Is it safe to not count Velma as Scooby-Doo? I mean, it's there. I was never going to like it. I don't want adult-centered Scooby-Doo. I want kid-centered Scooby-Doo. And they made that choice and they went for it. Might not be a good choice, but they did it. Gotta love that technology. Yeah, and I tested a bunch of times to try and fix this, so don't worry. I will get it sorted. Life has just been crazy, so we'll make sure that gets a little bit better. Do I like the Johnny Bravo Scooby-Doo episode? That is good for a giggle, that one. It feels like very chaotic again, Have I got any merch from the movie? Ooh, do you mean like the first live action movie or Scoob? Sorry, I don't know which one. I'm at IKEA, but hi, Tristan. We love IKEA. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Live action movies, yeah. I have a lot. I have a lot from the live action movies. You can see this Daphne doll here is live action movie. I've got some posters. Is it down here? I got a pin. I've got a lot. That's very spread out. Right in front of me, actually, is all my books. I'm sitting in front of my books. But I have like a bunch of books from the movie and everything too. And I'm going back and forth between comment sections here in case anybody's confused, but I'm trying to enter or answer as much as I can. And thank you for the share, Tristan. It's good to see you. May you have a very good Scoob birthday. Very important. Seeing Monster High have all those doll collab with other movies and TV shows, why not Scooby-Doo? I would die. I would die if they did a Scooby Monster High crossover. I would be so excited because I also collect Monster High dolls. So, woo. My fave Scooby-Doo plush. What? Who else am I gonna choose? Blah blah blah. Blah. Because, for anybody who doesn't know about Side Eye Scooby, this is lead paint. This particular Scoob plush was actually recalled for the lead paint in his color. But I don't lick it, so we're good. We're fine. We're safe. What's the best Scoob plush to get? The thing is I think it depends. Like, all plush are not created equal, and all your plush appreciations aren't created equal, right? Where is he? Where? I think I moved him. 1 second. We're talking Scoob plush. Now you got me with the Scoob plush. This boy. I love this boy. Yeah. No, he's big, right? So maybe not. Right? But like, he's so perfect. I think they got his eyes great. They have some trouble with the eyes on some of these Scoob plush. But really, really good, except for he's really large, which might be a lot. I am short. He's not super big, but like, I really love him. I think they did really good. But I also have a good appreciation for this little guy. Little lie down plush. Both I think are equity. I'm gonna say, yeah, equity plush. But he's good too. He's got little beanie feet. He sits really well. He's very cute. Very cute. Plush is like my favorite. I have a problem. I have an addiction, and I will not apologize. Now there's just gonna be Scoob. I was just about to say, now there's gonna be Scooby stuff everywhere. Oh yeah, how does that differ from any other time in my life? Hello, Blue Spirit. All-time favorite is the Build-A-Bear. Yeah, I didn't get the Build-A-Bear. I could not get him. He came out during COVID, and try as I might, could not get him. He was going to be over like $300 to order from the States if he got here. So I've never gotten one, but I really, really want one. I think they're really cute. We do not have CVS in Canada. Are you going to talk about the pumpkin Scooby? Because I want that plush so badly, and I don't know how I'm going to get it. Did you ever cover the canceled What's New era Scooby-Doo versus anime movie? I haven't done like a video on it or anything. But Batman crossover. I think one of the OGs has to be with me. I think the one with they all have similar names, so I'm just gonna describe the episode, but the episode where they're in the fun house with both the Joker and Penguin, Scooby turning himself into Batman in the car in his mind. So cute. So cute. What was your favorite Scooby-Doo crossover movie or episodes with? Ooh. Like, if we're talking full movie crossover, those ones I tend to get really confused by. So I'll choose like a. It's weird. It's weird that the episode favorite crossover episode. That's tricky. That's tricky. I end up watching the Laurel and Hardy one a lot. With the Yeti. I really like that one. So we'll go with that. Also, I really like some of the Don Knotts episodes. But definitely movies era, not Guess Who. Guess Who felt weird, man. I don't know. I don't know what was going on there. Oh, the pumpkin Scooby. They'll send me a pumpkin Scooby. Oh my gosh. I would freak out, man. I've had some people ask me to open a P.O. box, so I might actually do that because pumpkin Scooby, are you kidding me? Oh my god. Do I want to know something sad? I don't think so. It's Scooby's birthday. Yeah, it's really hard to find Scooby in the UK, but I heard in your like pound stores that people are finding a lot of stuff because I have some friends there who have found them in different pound shops. So dollar stores, whatever you want to do there. I was like Pirates Ahoy, dude. Pirates Ahoy is so fun. Like Skip Peggy. Oh my god. There's some really good jokes in there too. Like one Scooby thing I quote a lot is when Scooby and Shaggy are in the chicken costume, and like neither of us wanted to be the horse's patoot, and then Scooby says toot toot. That is in my brain, like locked in my brain. So if somebody says anything remotely close to toot, I'm like toot toot in Scooby's voice in my brain. Your collection is so nicely displayed. Thank you. It's very important to me that it doesn't take over. It has to work with my home, not against it. You know, I live in here. It's important to actually live in here. Scoobs are additive only, you know? Bunny Scrappy? I don't know. I don't know what you mean by that one. Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Ghost or Zombie Island? Ooh, that's a mean question. Witch's Ghost. I'm sorry. Oh, he gave me a little guy. Thank you for the little guy. Why isn't Boomerang showing Scooby all day today? Is Boomerang still exist? I thought Boomerang stopped existing. Wait. I thought it was gone. Is it still around? Oh my god. I thought they got rid of it when they like nuked Cartoon Network. Ugh. Oh my gosh. But if it is still around, it should be playing Scooby. I feel like they forget about Scooby's actual birthday and they focus on Scoobtober a lot, which is fine. I'll take a month. I'll take a full month of Scooby-Doo where everybody's talking about Scooby-Doo. Sure. Sign me up. Done. No problem. Fred's mom was in it. Yeah, the hypnotization thing. I'm like, I don't know the laws of being hypnotized. But that one felt pretty bold, you know? If you had your way, where would you want to see the franchise go next, show and movie-wise? Ooh. I think I would like something with... I like the episode by episode and then the overarching... So... Yeah, something around... Something with an overarching plot where we still have the little mystery. I was excited about the concept of Go-Go Mystery Machine, though I wish they would have had the whole gang. Like, they're trying to introduce new characters, and like, it's hard. It's hard to keep something that's 56-year-old fresh, but also not lose the original. I totally understand that. I just feel like whenever they try to like go off, they go like so far off that you're like, what are we doing? Where are we? You're gonna hate me for this. I did not like Shaggy and Vilma dating. I couldn't stand it. I do not hate you for that. I feel the exact same way. I don't think the gang needs to date each other. Even Fred and Daphne. They're a group of friends. I'm good with that. I'm happy. I'm happy with the friendship. Friendship is good. You know? Christmas themed Scooby items. Yeah, I have a little shelf down here. Oh, TikTok's making me verify that I'm a human. There we go. I have a little shelf. Sorry, TikTok. It's out of view for y'all. But these are Christmas down here in this area. And I'm not a huge Christmas person. I'm a Halloween person. Scoops. But I have ornaments, stockings, stuff like that. Inflatables, you know, those like lawn inflatable thingies. Mary Jane and Shaggy, nice. Do I think democracy is getting weird? This is a weird question to ask the Scooby-Doo chick. Everything's getting weird, man. Yeah, no problem. Sorry, I'm going back and forth between the comment sections, so I'll try my best to answer everybody there. Oh man, I have a lot of people who like want me to do like a breakdown of my opinion movie to movie. And I'm always like, why the hell does my opinion matter? You gotta like the scoops you like, you know? I feel like some of the newer movies are just not my jam. They've gone in a direction like Frank and Creepy. No, what the hell? What did they do? Any new items? Oh, okay. So I know I haven't done Scooby-Doo month in review in a second. It's coming. I have it. I'm editing it. I will give you a little peek. Look at what I got. I went and found myself a box, quite expensive, brought it back in my suitcase from a trip, and then received one in the mail from Upper Deck and Fleer themselves. So we're gonna do a bit of a thing. I'm going to open them for y'all and make sure we can trade them, right? Oh, these are trading cards. Yeah, it's not a game. It's not a trading card game. Collectible cards. It's a collectible cards thing. Oh, I have two. I can show both screens. Ha ha ha. Yeah, they're a collectible card series. There is only 8 cards per pack, and I think there's 12 packs per box. It's expensive. They're really pretty. They're really, really pretty. But that's a lot. That's a lot of money, especially with the breakdown. But I'm very excited because I love pack openings. You know? I'm going to steal everything in the scoop house. There's a part of me that like whenever like I thrift and stuff like that and I see a double, I like want to save them to like get them to you guys, but then I might be taking them from another Scooby fan here, and so I'm like, I don't know how that works, but may you find all the scoops. I will be opening a box on live and on video, so I'm not this time, not on this one, but I do have other things to open for y'all. Did I hear that Netflix is making a Scooby-Doo live action series? Ooh, yes. Yes, I did. I'm scared. I'm worried. Because, I don't know. Like, you look at things like the Riverdale and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to be for me so much. Hopefully everybody else enjoys it. We'll see. We'll see what we end up with, you know? Do you have the Warner Brothers Scooby-Doo plush beanbag? Oh, I have a whole stash back here. Up here. For TikTok, it's there. Right there. Those are a bunch of the Warner Brothers Studio Stores plush. And they're some of my absolute favorites. I think they're so, so nice. Yeah, I'm going to see if I can make the comments on TikTok bigger. I can. There we go. That's that. That's where bunnies go. Oh, that's technically a Scooby. That's why. Sorry, that's a Scooby bunny up there. I've never seen the Green Lantern and everything, so I don't know. I don't know how that'll go. You know, they did have a live action CW Powerpuff Girls series, and the characters were off. It's hard to translate an animated thing into live action, but I also feel like it's going to try and be dark and gritty and adult, and that's just like not for me. So like I'm like, okay. Also, how many Scooby things have we gotten that don't actually show up? So goodness knows if we'll actually get that one or not. So I'll wait until it's like happening. You know, I think I only have one lounge technically, because they're so expensive. Loungefly are very expensive. Dun, dun, dun. I have this one, which is by far my favorite. It glows in the dark. It's absolutely beautiful. And I liked how different it is, right? Yeah, it's so cute. And I did get the wallet that matched, and this was a gift. I was like so excited. Look at that. It's so cute. It's really hard because of how quickly Loungefly releases bags now. Like there's currently like a shoulder bag that's like a fluffy Scooby, and I think it's really cute, but it's like $100, and they never go on sale. And every time I see one, they release 5 others, and it's like, oh, I can't keep up with that, and it kind of sucks because like this is so fun. This one is definitely my favorite. Scooby-Doo, the perfect level of adult, was the crossover with Harvey Birdman. Yeah, somebody gave me the DVD of like the entire like box set of Harvey Birdman just for the Scooby-Doo episode on it, and I thought that was so funny. I can't do it with the weed jokes though, man. It's so overdone, so overdone. For my birthday, bobblehead from a movie poster. Oh, nice! That's awesome. Yeah, what's anybody looking for? Are there anybody hunting for any scoops? You know? Yeah, I can show you the bunny Scooby. I got you. We'll see if it unleashes a massive scoop flesh. Here he is. Look at that little bean. He's so cute. They're so cute. He's got his original tag on there. Beep, beep, beep. Oh, the Hug Me Scooby. The Hug Me Scooby's so cute. That's a good item. Breaks my heart that season 2 of Be Cool Scooby-Doo is not on DVD. Yeah. I ended up buying Be Cool Scooby-Doo on YouTube because they cut us off. Oh, and you can beep. You take his little hood off. So cute. Hello. Yeah. Put his little hat back on. Scooby-Doo with fluffy fur from Warner Brothers. Oh, I think I know what one you mean. Let me see. Pat, pat. Like I said, I can't possibly fit all my Scoobs on screen, so I'll have to keep walking off. Is it this boy? Is it this boy? We're looking for this boy. And that. Oh, your son is in Scooby. Hex Girl shirt. Yes. Scooby represent on the birthday. There he is. I keep him in there because, the oils from your skin can kind of mess up this kind of fur specifically, or fluff, whatever. So he's in jail. Yes, yeah, Be Cool Scooby-Doo is on YouTube to buy. Get that stuff. When this disc ends, could we put on the live action if you have it? I don't know if it's in my thing. I might have to grab it from the drawers, but we'll see. We'll see. Thoughts on the 80s Shaggy trilogy? The one that inadvertently confirmed Shaggy's fear with the monsters being around. I'm not sure what you're referring to with that one. Like one of the bumpers? I've been thinking of getting the comic Scooby-Doo's Greatest Adventures. Man, there's some really cool comic things that are like way harder to find that have like really good stories. Like there's a DC comic from the point of view of Captain Cutler for the episode. I love that. I wish they did more of those. Like that's so cool. Did you ever get the Scooby-Doo NFT Funkos? No, I really like Funkos. And not getting a physical one was like even worse. They were going for too much money too. The Scooby-Doo toys at Burger King. I hope those come to Canada. There's a chance that they're also coming to Canada, but it hasn't been confirmed. I want them. Oh dear. I'm gonna drop it. And then it's gonna be a thing. So I'm gonna put him back. We do not have box lunch in Canada either. I can order it, but then shipping is like absolutely insane. Oh, you guys can see yourself. There you go. Little preview. Yes. Happy birthday, Scooby-Doo. Take a moment. Let me see if I can grab a comic for y'all. I'm a hazardous person. There we go. It is also this comic's birthday today. This is a number 1 gold key. You can see the copyright says 1969 there. So, Vilmer and Daphne, like, who do I choose? Oh, that's tricky. That's tricky to choose. You know? I don't know. That's hard. When I love so much of it, it's like tricky. I guess in general, I'd go for Vilma a little bit more often because she's so sassy. But now they're making Daphne sassy too. They're all pretty sassy actually at this point. So I guess if I have to choose Vilma. Yeah, it depends on the interpretations. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. It's like, it depends on when, There's sometimes recently in where I'm like, I don't like Vilma at all. Why is she being like that? Do you have the Scooby-Doo gift set that came with a Scooby-Doo cup from Wonder Bros? Did you mean to say Warner Bros there? What gift sets do I have? A gift set with a cup. I can't think of any gift sets that I have that came with a cup specifically. What do I got? What a good pause. You can hear Shaggy and Scooby having a time over there. No, I don't think I have one that comes with a cup. Now I'll have to look into that, though. Y'all are just bad influences. Get me to buy more Scooby merch. Clearly, I need help with that. It's good. It's fine. It's great. Everything's great. Hello, hello. Did you see the Scooby-Doo parody on Robot Chicken? I think they've done that a few times, haven't they? There's a lot of like, I know Family Guy has also done Scooby parodies and stuff like that. Every time they happen, they just get sent to me. It's perfect. I don't even have to watch all these other shows. I just know that if Scooby shows up somewhere, somebody's going to send me a clip, and I'm like, thank you. Appreciate, you know? Made cookies for Scooby's birthday, and now I'm eating them. Yes! I like this. Everybody's making Scooby cookies. I'm a big Scooby lover. Awesome! Welcome to the Scoop House. Happy to have you. You're amongst many Doo fans. I had a Gold Key subscription back in the day, about issue 6, until they stopped their subscription service. That's awesome. I wish I could still get a subscription. Now they, like, at least here, they seem to only send them to, like, stores. Like, a store can get a subscription, but I can't. I don't know. But also, they used to get so messed up in the mail that I was like, fine. Buy them from a comic book store. That's fine. Okay, Bonker. See you later. Perfect. I know Multiverse is gone, but I'm still ticked we got Ultra into Shaggy, but no Unicycle Daphne. Right? I was trying to keep up with what was going on with Multiverses, but it kind of went. I have no idea what happened there. It kind of got crazy. You know? Favorite Scooby-Doo side character? Depends on who you define as a side character, doesn't it? Because we love ourselves some Scooby-Dum. Given. But some people would Scrappy, I guess. But I also enjoyed Flim Flam because he's the worst. He's supposed to be the worst. He's doing what he's supposed to be mad at. You know? The Scoop Roof is no longer, unfortunately. Since I moved, the roof does not lend itself to putting giant hooks in the ceiling. So I have a different project that I've been trying to put together. This is why you haven't gotten a Scooby tour, is because I have something for my Scoop plush, but it won't come in the mail for me to get, and I can't just go out and buy it. It has to come in the mail. So we're working on it. We're working on the Scoop plush solution. So believe it or not, none of my Scoop plush is out. It's piled in my office. It's a bit of a thing. Oh, the Hex Girls is your favorite. Good choice. Good choice. I like that. They also count. See, it's hard to choose. They have so many good characters. Multiverses. I love beating up Superman with a sandwich. Yes, that's so good. See, this is great. Most of the time, like I like doing lives because other Scooby fans who understand all the like arcane references or like whatever, we can just go. It's perfect. I love that. Oh my gosh. My favorite Scooby-Doo animated movie, Boo Brothers. Absolutely. Always with the Boo Brothers. But I do have a #1 Apocalypse signed by the creator. I did get to meet him, which was really cool. Like, I'm glad people are trying different things with Scooby-Doo. Like, everything's not going to be catered to me. Oh no, like it makes total sense. So, as always, if I don't like the thing that you like, doesn't mean anything. We're both allowed to do that. Okay, we're good. Thank you for the little guy, the little fella. Let's see if I can find. It should be right here. Team up. There it is. Okay, let's see here. Haha. I like seeing whenever somebody's like, I'm getting this insert small child here that I in my family into Scooby-Doo. I'm like, yes. Love your collection. Thank you. So happy to have you here. Okay, so it's like one of the ones with the blank cover. And you can see his signature here. And I got the blank cover because I hope to find one of the artists and then they can art on the cover. Love me real artists. Love that. Love that shit. Did I get more autographs on the world record? Not yet. I have 2. I got Matthew Lillard. And then Frank Welker, who specifically said that he has to sign bigger than Matthew. And so he did. This is really, really cute. I thought that was so cute. So I do hope to get Gray on here, obviously. And if I could find Mindy Cohen, I want a classic Vilma. I want a classic Vilma on here. That would do my heart well. Love me voice actors. Love me some voice actors. Right? It would be so good. So good. Okay, I'm going to put this back before I launch it into the new world. Oh, Brendan. Would you ever want to see the R-rated cut of Scooby-Doo 2002, or do you think Scooby loses some charms when it's played to adult? Your questions are really, really good, Brendan. I would not want to see it. And you're right. Yeah. Like I said, I don't really want dark Scooby-Doo or adult Scooby-Doo. I'm very happy with it being this kind of low stakes, kind of classic fun cartoon. So yeah, I kind of don't like it whenever it's going too hard into that. I get the winks and nudge to an older audience with clever jokes. But when it gets R-rated just for the sake of being R-rated, I'm like, okay, all right. Okay, if you needed that one. So that's a really good question. Thank you. And thank you for the super chat there. That makes it really easy to see your comment as somebody with terrible eyesight. I could 100%, considering I am 1, clumsy, and 2, blind, I would end up like Vilma if I lost my glasses. I do this thing 100%. Yeah, an R-rated Scooby would feel kind of a parody, I think. Sorry, it zoomed past all your comments. Yeah, the record is for biggest collection of Scooby-Doo memorabilia. Oh, you find Gray is kind of using her own voice. I feel it's pretty much the same. I feel what it is that she's kind of really fallen into the character and gotten really comfortable. So I think it's sounding more natural, which that makes good voice acting, to be honest. But the tone of the voice is very much the same. It's the attitude of the voice that I feel is shifted, and that's probably where they're directing her, because she only gets so much say, right? She has the voice and everything, but if she's directed a certain way, she has to do it that way. So a lot of times, if there's something changing with the voice, it's less likely to do with the voice actor and more to do with production, because it's kind of just our job to go. I do like the theme. The theme is very, very catchy, especially the lo-fi version of Scooby-Doo Mystery Incorporated. That's catchy. I'll give you that. You get this one. You get this one. I'm putting this back so I don't ruin it. Ooh. I got another toy show coming up, so I'm hoping to find way more Scoobs. Do I have any tattoos of Scooby? I do not. I only have one tattoo, and it's of a Neopet. I couldn't decide on a Scooby tattoo. I would be way too picky. I go to different events, and like the merch is for that event, but it's like branded with that same like stock image. It's basically stock image. And so I'm like, oh, it has really good memories, so I'm really excited about like the thing, but do they have to use this art again? And you all know what art it is. You all know what art. Neopets, Scooby-Doo, or Monster High. If I had to choose, Scooby. It's my favorite. It's the best. I will not be unapologetic about that. 100% Scooby all day long. I will choose Scooby. Favorite villain from Scooby is the Space Kook. Love me some Space Kook and everything. He's the best. He's the best. They have like a little on Instagram. There's like a little sticker of like a chibi Space Kook. I don't know who made that, but they are the best. I love them. Thank you. Hero. Absolute hero. Ooh, an entire leg sleeve Scooby-Doo tattoo. That's so cool. That's so cool. I like the art they did for the lo-fi boxes. Yeah. I thought the art was really, really cool. Yeah, I think Linda did. I think the casting in the live action movies was really good. There's some things about them that I'm like, but like the casting was really good. I don't know why they made some changes, like Shaggy's pants being brown and Daphne's hair being brown, or Vilma's hair being brown. I was like, why? If it's a wig, I don't know. Maybe they cut her hair like that, but I was like, Vilma's hair is not brown. Why are we doing this? You know? But it happens. Real people. Favorite Shaggy actor? Casey Kasem. But yes, Matthew Lillard is amazing. Absolutely. Yeah, they're maroon. They're maroon, and they're supposed to be like corduroy. But that's hard to find. Yeah, her hair's like red brown. Yeah. I always get corrected on Shaggy's pants. Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking of. Is like people are like, well, that's inaccurate. It's like, no, it's actually reverse, because it depends on who you're looking at. Yeah. I always say, whenever somebody's like, yeah, no, Vilma's hair is brown, and I'm like, how much proof do you want? I have like 800 things of proof within my reach. I'll show you. Her hair is not brown. It's a small detail, but still. In Cyber Chase, why was Scooby's collar red? Because they were, it was like fan service for people who didn't totally watch Scooby. So they had like bits and pieces memories. But a lot of Monsters Unleashed was filmed here in Vancouver, where I live. So I'm plotting with some of the locations that they filmed at, and I hope to do something about that because that's really fun. And I have a 6 foot tall inflatable Scooby-Doo costume. I have to do something with it. For a second there, I thought the actual Scooby-Doo account popped into the live on TikTok. So, hi, dudes. You're among yourself. But yeah, I think there could be some fun stuff at some of those locations. Do you tell people you're a Scooby-Doo collector or fan or both? Most of the time I just call myself a fan. I'm actually, a lot of people are very surprised when they see my collection, because most of the part I'm like, oh, I love Scooby-Doo. And they're like, oh yeah, me too. And I'll just kind of talk about it. And then they'll talk about something and I'll pull out like archaic Scooby-Doo knowledge. And they're like, wow, you really like Scooby-Doo. And I'm like, yes, absolutely. More than you realize, actually. My bad, you know. I'm the 6th member of Mystery Inc. I'll take it. I'll take it. You don't know how bad that I wish Chickenstein came to life in the Monsters Unleashed, right? I was so excited to see Chickenstein. Like, I want to know where those costumes are. Scooby-Doo slippers. Show you some Scooby-Doo slippers. Okay, I have a few sets. Can I easily show them to you? That's the question. Oh yeah, I have one pair. Wait one sec. I have one pair that's easy to get to. Here's a pair. Ow. Ow. They're so cute. I have another pair. They're around the corner. But there's at least one pair for you. You know? The Scooby-Doo ride at the theme park in Australia. I want to go there so bad. They like just refurbished it or something. So I want to go so badly. So badly. Yeah, it's such a cute design. They don't really fit me anymore. They're a little too tiny. But yeah, it's like the spooky coaster, I think, in Australia. The test footage of the Chickenstein costume. I feel like I have, but I can't totally remember. I'll have to look. You know? Look at that. It's the only reason I want to go to Australia. Australia seems cool, though. But I have to go. I have to eventually go. I should just message them and be like, yo, do you want a nerd to come? I'll report on that all you want. Most ridiculous foes like Chickenstein, right? It was also like I found that really interesting in Monsters Unleashed when people like didn't recognize the Tar Monster or the 10,000 Volt Ghost or the Skeleton Men, and people were like, there's no Scooby-Doo episode of that. Why'd they make them up? And I'm like, oh, I have something so exciting to show you, like entire seasons of Scooby-Doo. You know, how do I celebrate Scooby's birthday? Like this. I have Scooby constantly running. I like to talk to other Scoob fans. I try to get myself some Scoob merch. Now these are just in my hand. So a lot of the times it's just kind of about enjoying Scoob on the day and being annoying about it. Australia is good except for the insects. Valid. There's footage of a bunch of monsters that didn't make the cut. So disappointing. What could have been, right? I was so sad. There was a auction that happened right near Vancouver, and it had a prop from the Miner 49er from the movie. And I saw it after it sold. And I was like, and it sold for such a reasonable price. Like such a reasonable price. And I was like, why? Dog Scooby-Doo bandanas for today. Yes. What's everybody doing for Scooby's birthday? Besides being here. Thank you. Love that. Glad you're all here. Love spending the day with Scoob fans. Oh, okay, I'm going to put these back. Yum, yum, yum. There we go. I can't let it get too out of control. I'm going to put everything back where it's supposed to be. Going to be Fred for Halloween. Yes. Do I have any props? No. I've ended up with none. I've never come across them. That's the closest I've ever gotten. Which is like a shame. But I'm hoping I could eventually get something. I think that would be kind of fun, you know? Any kind of Scooby snacks? I do have Scooby gummies at the ready. I am out of Scooby-Getties. I don't know how that happened, but out of Scooby-Getties I can eat. Sorry, I have a shelf with Scooby-Doo food, but I should not eat them. Oh, also, dude, it's such a big jar. Everybody always says it's such a big jar, and it's like, well, because this is their jar now. What else am I gonna do? Oh, no! Opaque Scooby Gummy. There you go. All hail. All hail. The opaque Scooby Gummy. He exists. He lives on. Sorry, they both live on. There we go. We salute. Do you use stuff from your collection? If so, how often? If something's used, I will kind of use them. Like the waffle maker's been used, so in previous Scooby birthdays and stuff like that, I have made Scooby waffles and everything. But a lot of the things, like, I like the packaging and everything like that, so using them doesn't end up happening because I don't want to ruin the packaging. I think it's very cute and it's kind of part of the story. But I use my Scooby scooter. I use my Scooby costume. I use a lot of items as props. But otherwise, a lot of them kind of are chill and safe, and I want to keep them nice and safe, you know? Do I have any of the Scooby Crocs? I do not. Those are expensive. I really want the Mystery Machine pair, like with the platform. Like, I think that's so, so cute. There's the two Converse behind me. 2 pairs of Converse. One pair I do wear every once in a while, the dark pair. But the light pair is actually not my size. They sent me the wrong size and then they were sold out. So I kept the wrong size. They're a men's 9, by the way. I don't know how you confuse a woman's 7 with a men's 9. But they too big. Haven't used any of the body washes or anything. My skin is so. But I did some of the stuff when I was little that would just be thrown out now, or I just have the package empty. So I have a full set of the Lego. TikTok can't see that. It's that way. It's behind me up there, but I have the full set of the Lego. So yeah. Thank you. It's Scooby's birthday, not mine, I will say. We are celebrating Scooby's birthday, but I appreciate that. Scooby stuffed animals from the arcade. Not a lot that I've actually gotten from an arcade, but most of those are created by a company called Toy Factory. So I have a bunch of Toy Factory plush from like carnivals and fairs and those kind of games and stuff like that. Do we count dog ears? Which Lego set is it? I have all of them. So I have the lighthouse, I have the haunted house, I have the mystery machine, the plane, the Lego dimensions, and the little Egypt tomb kind of one. Whatever's going on there. Whatever they were going for with that one. Okay. Oh. Yeah, all the sets. We haven't released new Scooby Lego sets, I don't think. Side-eye Scooby's trying to stay in camera. There we go. Just so that you guys know he's here. Yeah, the Scooby Lego was hard to get your hands on. There was this one year where everybody gifted that to me, and I am so lucky that was the case. Yeah, Lego sets are just expensive in general, so you're kind of competing against the really serious Lego people and all the Scooby fans on that one. So it's really, really tricky. I have a feeling you like Scooby-Doo. Based on what? It's such a random thing to say. Interesting. Would I ever have my own mystery machine? If I could be picky on how it looks, yes. It would have to look like the mystery machine. I really mean it. I really, really mean it. It would have to look a lot like the actual mystery machine, like the OG. This, the one I have on my wall. Do I have any Space Kook stuff? I do. I do have a little gathering. I'll show you one of my favorites. How's that sound? Show you one of my favorite Space Kooks. Look at this guy. Look at this crazy little guy. He's so cute. I wish they did more art. Like, look at the back. It's so cute. They did good on these ones. They did really good. Scooby-Doo. Yeah. Happy birthday, Scooby. Are there things you don't get, or do you get anything and everything? I only get Scooby things that I like, which sounds funny, but that means if it's from a series I don't like, if it's an item that I think is too expensive for what it is, if like it's just not my vibe, I won't get it. So I make the choice to pass on stuff quite a bit. And I think that's kind of like a very important part about collecting. It's weird to say when you see me have this many Scooby things to know how often I actually pass on items. But a lot of my new stuff, a lot of the new stuff that we talk about, I don't end up getting because it's just too expensive for what it is. Yeah. It's like, it's tell also like online when somebody's like talking about that kind of stuff to actually like buying everything. But yeah, I can't do that. I can't afford that. And I don't want stuff that I don't like. Okay? I have a lot of room. It's taking up a lot of room. But I don't have room for stuff I do not want. You know? Okay, I'm going to put him back. Put this boy back. Unless is there something else anybody wants to see? Let me know. I'm happy to show you. Am I happy with my collection, or is there still a ton of stuff I want? I would say there's still a ton I want, but I am happy with it. Like, I love it so much. So basically anything that is cute that I don't have. There's one of my grails that I've never, ever been able to find at a price that makes sense or in a way that I think I'll get it safely. And that is a Warner Brothers Studio Store cookie jar. And it's Scooby busting out of a TV. I want that so bad. So bad. No, I don't have a Spooky Island disco ball. I keep seeing people make videos of making their own, and that's so cool. I can't hang things from the roof anymore. I can't do that. I'm gonna put this boy back. Oh no. No, he's fine. No, he's okay. It worked out. It worked out. Everything's safe. There's just a small Scoob plush off to the side that I just haven't put in back. That's fine. They'll be good. They'll be fine. Ooh. If I had to change the color of Fred's ascot, what am I going with? Dang. It's so perfect. Ooh, what if we did like it was also green like Daphne's? Right? That could be fun. Like that same kind. And then he'd match the Mystery Machine in a way. Does that make sense? Let's go with that. Is the Lego set unopened? Have you built them? Oh, they are all unopened. I have not built them. I think the boxes are really cute. And they take up way less room being in the box. Which makes it like way easier. Ooh, we gotta vote for a red ascot. Oh, I guess because like you got red shirt Shaggy and red collar Scooby. I see that. I want some sort of Scooby figure like the McDonald's toy. Do you have any suggestions? Like the little bobblehead kind of guys from McDonald's? Ooh, a pink ascot. Ooh. I think that's his name. Also, because green is Shaggy's color. Valid. I see what you're going for. I mean, Fred's is orange, and it doesn't mess with Velma, though, right? You know? What kind of figures... If I think these little... What are they called? Adorables? No, that's Disney. Frick. They're right there. 1 second, I'll read them. Dorps. Little Dorps. They are a Funko product, which I disagree with Funko sometimes. But this is pretty cute. Pretty cute little guy. And I feel like that has kind of the same vibe as those. You know? How often do I find myself buying Scooby stuff? Depends on if I'm actually going out. I don't buy anything online because I'm online shopping cursed. So pretty much everything I buy in person. But I'm always kind of looking, if that makes sense. It's just how often I actually find them. Like a few times a month, I guess, is as close as I kind of get, you know? Funko made NFT Scoobs that are too cool. I wish they weren't limited. Did they also make them like an actual item, or did they keep them NFTs? I can't remember because I just started rolling my eyes and ignoring them because people were like $850 for this. I'm like, no, thank you. In your opinion, who truly owns the Mystery Machine? I do feel like it would be Fred. I think it's a thing where they all like kind of have it together, and so there's an understanding that they can each all use it. But I do feel like Fred ended up being in charge. You know, his name's on the registration, I think. Okay, they do have the actual item. If you got the expensive rare NFT, they would ship it. Yeah, I don't know. It's so hard when it's essentially the same as all the others, but they want you to spend $1,000 on it or whatever. I don't know. I just don't. It's not what collecting is to me so much. But cuteness, there's some cuteness for you. Very important. I'm going to have to repost this live in all the little bits and pieces and parts for everybody. Sorry. $220 per NFT now. Yeah, 220. Do you know how many Scoobs I could get for 220? Yeah, I think Daphne's parents, like that was the story, that Daphne's parents are the reason they got it. But I feel like it ended up in Fred's name, right? Like they could buy it and then give it to the gang, and then they're like, who's going to drive it the most? Fred. And then, you know, that kind of thing. So not its origins, but who I think it belongs to now, I would say Fred. I don't think I'll build them. I think I like them. I think I like the Lego sets as they are, which I know might make Lego people sad, but yeah, happy birthday, Scooby. How connected am I to other Scooby collectors? Quite a few. My Scoob bestie is Alexa, who does the Unmasked History of Scooby-Doo podcast. If you need a Scooby podcast to listen to, go and listen to that one. Oh my gosh, she talks to a lot of people involved in making Scooby-Doo, and so the information you get is information you're not seeing anywhere else. I love it. She's also my best friend, so it's rigged, but it's also true. She made this for me. Can you look at that? So I have that with me. Very good vibes. Very important. It's the Unmasked History of Scooby-Doo podcast. Very, very good. I've also talked a lot with Tristan. Of course, we hung out as well. Tristan Cersei. I like other Scooby collectors. I really, really like them. I've had people be competitive with me previously, and you know, I don't get it. we like the same things. We're friends. So any Scooby fan who loves Scooby and wants to talk about Scooby, I'm here. I'm here. Alexa rocks. Yeah. Alexa appreciation hour. Bring it up. Roll the clip. Have I tracked down any Scooby merch for Halloween this year? I don't think I've gotten anything that was specifically Halloween yet. I know there's stuff coming out in the States. There's a blanket. There was also the one thing I did come across was it was like one of the door greeters, but a little bit smaller. But it was like a skeleton, Scooby in a skeleton costume. But it's literally exactly like one of the door greeters, but smaller. But they wanted the same price, and it was like the same thing. And I was like, I can't justify that. Why are the best Scooby-Doo collectors in Canada? I don't know. I like that you call us the best, though. That's very sweet. If I'm included. But there's really, really good ones. I think Alexa just popped up. Did I summon her? Oh my god. Alexa, we were just talking about you. Oh my god, yes. If you'd like to connect, message me. We can talk Scoobs. We can totally talk Scoobs. I have a lot to say. And I'm going to keep posting, so we can get in those comments and talk Scoobs as well. I love that stuff. I'm not from the USA. I'm from Canada. Next door. Yeah, Alexa is here and TikTok. There, go and click on her page. Go and listen to her podcast. Do it. Hello. A bunch of new people popping up there. Oh my gosh. My phone is not charging. That's perfect. We love that. We love that for us. Here, let's see if I can... Nope. We'll figure that out later. Oh my god. It's been a day. Should we open some guys? Should we open some scoops here? I forgot to take a photo of all the options here. I think we got the gang, the mystery machine, and like 2 options for Scooby, I think, in here. I guess we'll see. They might have like a little paper slip in there. Yes, I love the little Kelly dolls. I have them behind me here. They're so cute. They're so cute. I love them. Ooh. Okay. You got all the Scoobies and a Shaggy, but I wanted the mystery machine but never found it. Okay, so there is a mystery machine. Okay. Yeah, I'm so excited that Scooby came back. I always used to say Scooby came in waves, where it'd be here for a bit, and then there's a few years where there's no new Scooby merch, and then there's like this blast again. So, okay. It's the gang, 4 Scoobies. Oh my gosh. Okay, I did think there was like a large amount of Scoobies. Okay, well, let's see. Let's see who we get. Yeah. Okay, wait. Place our bets. Who do we have? Who do we have here? I need to know what everybody thinks we have. Hoping for a Shaggy. Shaggy's my favorite. Right? Mm-hmm. Oh, thank you, Callie. It was nice to have you here. Team Shaggy. Okay, we're voting for Shaggies. This is not opening at all. No, now I'm ripping the cute packaging. So unnecessary. Okay. Yay! Everybody's voting for Shaggy. I appreciate it. I'll take that energy, Oh my goodness. There we go. What? Wow. Fort Knox. Oh, I cut off part of Scooby's hand. Wow, they're like, don't open these. Blind. Very, very blind. Scooby as a vote is very, very safe because there's a lot of Scooby options. So I can see that. Okay. Yeah. Oh gosh. Okay. We got a Scooby with a little magnifying glass. That's so cute. Look at him. Look at that silly little guy. Oh my gosh. Oh, interesting. There's just a little guy. It's a little squishy guy. Oh, good. We did get a little. What? Oh, wow. What are these called? I didn't really have a name. Buddies 3D Collectibles. They're from UCC Distributing. I got to see those at Toy Fair. Okay. Oh, yeah. We got Scooby sitting with his paws forward. Scooby sitting with his paws back. Scooby with the magnifying glass. It's a very different color than the photo. And then Scooby standing. And then the rest of the gang. Oh, they're cute. I only found 2 of these. Literally only found 2 of these. So, and they were like $5-6 each. So that'll be really tricky. I love collecting any Scooby-Doo. Well, you are in good company right now. I agree. He's a cute little guy. He's so cute. I thought they were magnets. I don't know why. But I was like, oh, maybe he's a magnet. No. But I can't display him with this. It's the wrong vibe. It's the wrong color. So then I'll have to figure out how to put him on the shelf, which is the real tricky part, right? So maybe I can do something fun with this. Something like that. I don't know. I'll figure it out. I'll get there. Okay, should we open our other one? We have one more. We can add magnet. Maybe. He's kind of round. Side profile. Okay. We'll see if I can open this one a little bit faster. How's that sound? And place your bets again. I still want Shaggy. So I'm going to keep my bet on Shaggy in hopes that I will get a Shaggy. Oh my goodness. Oh, Velma. We got to vote for Velma. Oh, cool. An artiste. Oh my God. I don't know what they... It says open here, and then it's like glued. Oh my goodness. But now I know where to get, so I found these in a store that I know is also here in Vancouver. I got these in Toronto when I was visiting Toronto. And I know there's a store like that in Vancouver. And they had the figural bank that I saw at Toy Fair. And I want that. They didn't have the Scooby one, but they sold those figural banks. So I'm hoping that I can go and get myself one of those. Wow. This is... So this is why I normally do openings on edited videos. You know? You missed the original Scooby-Doo fruit snacks? Well, they're right here. So don't worry. They live on. Let me... Ow! Okay, there we go. We're just getting violent. I am so sorry. Just taking everything I got. Oh, now we gotta vote for Fred. Okay, we have a vote for Bone. We have a vote for Fred. I want Shaggy. Are we ready? This one's purple. That's a good choice. I think it's another Scooby. Team Fred. And a few votes for Fred right at the end there. And we got little Fred. I guess I saw his little shoesies. Look at that. Oh, he's cute. Look at these two. I like that. Ah, that's so good. And no doubles. I'll take that. I'll take that. Oh. No mouth. 0% mouth. Oh, they're so cute. Good vibes. Oh, I just launched Fred onto the ground. That's not what I was going for at all. Oh my goodness. We're launching Fred. Good. There you go, Team Fred. You got your wish. I might have to get more. I might have to go and see if I can find more. Look at them. So cute. But do they stand? Let's see if they stand. Fred does. He's got some chunky shoes on him. Some chunky shoes. Let's see if Scooby stands. Oh, he does. Here. Look at that. Perfect. They were standing just fine when my hands weren't involved. How many Scooby-Doo plushes do you have? Ooh. Okay, I know this count is off, but let me pull up my inventory. Digital inventory, and we'll at least get a starting point. We'll at least get a starting point from that. Where? There it is. You know? More Scoop Plush. So we'll say at least 150. Does that count? Is that fair? Oh man. Yeah, I'm out of date. My inventory's out of date. I'm working on a lot of things. I also got to remake it for this section. Oh man. I thought my 27 are they're what do I got? I got the Space Kook, of course. Very, very important. Space Kook, a bunch of the villains. I got the Creeper, and then the gang, Scooby-Doo, and I was gifted a Scrappy. And that's all I have for Funko Pops. No, I didn't end up getting the Scooby-Doo Looney Tunes ones. Yeah, there's the Funkos just come out so often and are like kind of similar that I was just like, I'm good. But I know some people are really excited, especially about like the flocked ones and everything. The CVS Scooby-Doo stuffed animal, yes, I think he's very, very cute. I want him so badly. I'm so sad we don't have CVS here. There's also, I forget what it's called in the States. TJ Maxx, I think. It's like our store called Winners. But there's like a Halloween blanket, like a fluffy Halloween Scooby blanket that hasn't come to Canada that I've seen that I think is really cute. And they had like a few years ago, also in that same store, this Valentine Scooby statue that I wish I could have gotten. It was so, so cute. I got the Bugs Bunny Mystery Machine and took Bugs Bunny out. CVS has online ordering. He's so cute. Like, it's just... I'm glad they're getting creative. Oh, yeah, I was going to see Burger King Canada. That's what I was doing. Oh, my God. No, just confirmed through the States. Do I have a favorite character from Ghoul School? Sibella. But I also really like Tanis. That's tricky. Whenever I have to choose a favorite, I'm like, everything's so good. How am I going to choose a favorite of so many good things? But I guess my first one was kind of Sibella. What are you going to do? She's a cute little purple vampire, you know? What do I think was the strangest celebrity pairing during the 1970s? Ooh. That's hard to say because I don't know the stars in the same way that somebody would around the 1970s, right? I wasn't alive. But all the vibes kind of made sense because it was either characters or actors, comedians, like entertainers. Like Guess Who? There's kind of more of a random spread. So those kind of feel more random to me than some of the music stars and stuff like that. I guess like some of the lesser known, but that kind of went with this set. So this is the binder, the ad to advertise, binder, ad to advertise, and then the different cards. And so there was a section of this, much like a similar vibe to these. I can go and grab one. I don't know what I'm talking about. And those are kind of signed by some of the older voice actors, which I really, really love. My record's signed by Frank Welker and Matthew Lillard. I have an autograph #1 of the Scooby-Doo Apocalypse signed by the creator. I have art cells signed by Bill and Joe, obviously Hanna-Barbera. I have some stuff signed by Iwo, which is the designer. I have something signed. I have a photo of Don Messick that's signed. So, yeah, kind of a variety. Those are harder to see. A lot of those are art pieces that I would have to take off the wall in order to show you. I do have some Hex Girls items. I have the Funko Pop that somebody else does, so we have matchy going on. I have a backpack. I have some socks. Lots of socks. They're giving us so many socks. I don't know what the sock situation is. And I just recently got a pin of the Hex Girls. They made some like cool pants. If you're not looking at Hot Topic, the Hex Girls stuff is at Hot Topic and like Box Lunch. Crazy. Ghoul School merch. That's harder to get your hands on. I have a puzzle that's technically from Ghoul School, but it's not branded Ghoul School. And has like art from Ghoul School and obviously VHS DVDs. But I do know they had like some shirts for Ghoul School, but I haven't been able to get my hands on any of those. But yeah, love me some Hex Girls and some ghouls. I mean, I've been able to find the Spirit ice cream blind bags. No, I have not gone to a Spirit Halloween yet. If you could believe that, all the way into October or this far into September. But I hope to get to one soon because I want those. I saw those at Toy Fair and I was so excited about them. There's the Space Coop. Gotta get them. How's everybody's luck been so far? Like, how hard are we hitting doubles? Are we getting box? What are we getting? I need to know. I need to know the breakdown. I need to do strategy. It's very important. I wish it was easier to like trade amongst ourselves and everything too. I think that's so good. It'd be so good. I'd love that. Thoughts on Mystery Incorporated? I just started watching it. It's my favorite Scoob show so far. Oh, I'm glad you like it. I don't. It has like some cool elements in there, but for the most part, it's kind of like off for the characters for me. I think that's the biggest thing. But I do know a lot of people who really love it, so you'll definitely always be able to talk about Mystery Incorporated with people. Totally. I love that. See, this is I love it. The Scooby community is just like, here. Do you want more Scoob? Here's more Scoob. I'll take it all day long. Let's go. So I'm looking this up. More research. More no. Yeah, see, it says the Scooby-Doo kids' toys or stuff before, and I would absolutely continue to, because for the most part, I think I know what a lot of other Scooby fans like as well, so I can make sure we kind of get the merch we're looking for there. I can't recall any Shaggy or Vilma B-Day mentioned. Do you remember any? Vilma, they mentioned Vilma's birthday in the What's New Scooby-Doo episode where she's afraid of the clown. So that's kind of like the only one really there. But there's not really any Shaggy ones that I could place. Can't wait to watch Scooby-Doo VHS videos in winter. So nostalgic. Yes. There's a VHS player that I have specifically kept it just so that I can watch like Scooby VHS. So I get for sure. I'll do my best to show you or take you to it if I have to. What was the first item in my collection? I might be able to grab it. Let's see. 1 second. Putting it on Side-Eye Scooby in such a way that hopefully he won't fall into the abyss. Okay. So this is a little mask, like a little headband kind of mask to a Scooby costume. And I have a photo of myself wearing that costume at 3 years old. Just 3 or just turned 4, one of the two there. And so I normally say this one because that's like the earliest one I could link to myself at that age that I could remember. But I normally say that the item that started my collection is from Claire's. And it's like a magnet set, and that's around the corner over there. But I would say this is definitely got to be one of the oldest of mine in there. Thank you for the little gifts. I don't normally get those. That's very sweet. I saw one more comment there. Is it hard collecting these? I'd say it's getting more difficult. I guess it's not, in general, it's not super hard to collect if you've kind of got like the strategy down kind of thing, and depending on your definition of collecting. But it's hard to do so in a financially safe way now, because I feel like people charge a lot and everything like that, so it's hard to keep up with, you know? You had that same mask? Yeah! It's so good, right? It's kind of a funny concept to like pop it on your head, but it's pretty cute. It's pretty cute. I like that. Did your family and or partner have favorite items in the collection? If so, what items? Nobody really else has like feelings on my collection, really, I would say. It's kind of just a me thing. So I don't know if I could answer that one so much. Hello, CJ. Scooby Converse had the Mr. Machine ones. Ah, congrats. Yeah, I wanted more pairs, but it was expensive when they came out. Yeah, happy birthday, Daphne. It's playing. Happy birthday, Scooby and Daphne right at this moment because we're playing Zombie Island. That's good. I'm going to put him back. Wee. Snap, crack, pop. There we go. Yes, we were talking about the Burger King toys. We're hoping it goes to more places than just the States. I have not.